Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, this is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here.
Okay.
I just wanted to apologize again for interrupting.
Oh, no harm done. Just don't mention it to anyone.
Oh, no, of course not. I'm extremely discreet.
Why would you need to be? Did you have a slip?
Were you eavesdropping?
Oh, I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, I kissed Leo.
You know, we have a deal. You're supposed to stay clean.
It was one kiss, and it has nothing to do with me being a sex.
Of course it does.
Oh, Leo nearly died, and I was glad to see him. Oh, and okay, he's a sexy man.
Oh, you know what? Look, if you're having trouble controlling your addiction, you need to get to a meeting.
No, you are not in charge of my meetings or my sex life. Okay, so just back off.
I'm just saying that if you're already starting to backslide, then you need help.
Excuse me.
What?
You might want to have this conversation somewhere else, privately. Not that I haven't heard worse at numerous cocktail parties, but usually the protagonists were drunk and didn't remember what they said the next morning. And you two most certainly will regret having said any of this in front of me. Oh, now that's just tragic.
What? Is there something wrong? Did we do something with
No, that woman. Look. Why would anyone wear that?
Not everybody wants to look like a painted-up, starving 14-year-old model in a fashion magazine. And if you ask me, those girls are the real tragedy, along with everything else I've seen in couture.
Well, you don't have to take every page literally. Fashion should be wearable art.
Now, why would I wear art to General Hospital? And if I did, I wouldn't buy it out of couture. All the clothes in your magazine cost ridiculous amounts of money and have absolutely nothing to do with real women.
Couture is cutting edge. It's one of the most influential magazines in the business.
I don't care about the business. I care about my life. And when I open up a magazine, I want to see something that I can use. Huh? A pretty dress. A hairstyle for me and not some skinny blonde. Maybe even a piece of furniture that I can actually afford to buy. I want a magazine to help me put a little style in my life. Now get back to work.
Hey. You got your message. I understand you want to discuss a business proposal.
You and I may be in a position to help one another.
Okay. What do you think we can do for each other?
Picture this. New magazine. Classy, cutting edge, but for real women.
I'm listening.
Picture a magazine for women who work every day. They may have a career, may just be a job, they may choose to work from home. It doesn't matter because their lives are busy, complicated. They don't have time for haute couture, but they still want to have some style in their life.
I know a lot of women who would fit that profile.
Do you think that they would buy a first-class magazine? I'm talking high-end photographers, A-list writers, gorgeous layouts, and of course tons of beautiful ads. But it would focus on the clothes and the hair and the accessories and maybe even some furniture. But it would all be something that a working woman could afford.
Sounds like a great idea.
It's an expensive idea. And it would require significant startup funds.
Of course it will.
Which would mean I would need a backer with very deep pockets. In other words, you.
I'm glad you got my message.
Well, I did take some time to put on some real clothes.
So, how was the hospital?
It wasn't terrible, but this is heaven.
You like that?
I do.
You know, I got this urge, that, I don't know, to take care of you. You're probably exhausted, so.
Actually, I'm inspired.
Don't tell me you like community service.
I'm having some new ideas for a new magazine. It's funny because Trevor and Warren were so anxious to get rid of me, they forgot to put a non-compete clause in my exit papers, and so I double-checked my original contract. I can do anything I want.
So what's the magazine about?
Well, I actually have 2 or 3 ideas I'm playing with, but I'm thinking about shifting focus and building on something for real women. Clothes that are more accessible for women on a budget, but who also appreciate style on their own terms.
Kind of like you would have been if you were still back in the old neighborhood.
Yeah, possibly. But I think I might already have an investor.
And who would that be?
Jasper Jacks.
Jax, what would Jax mean? I'm just saying, you know, you lost Couture because of me. And I'd be honored to help you start a magazine.
Sonny, I appreciate your generosity, but we're involved. And I think I just learned a very valuable lesson about mixing business and emotion.
Is that the only reason you're not taking my money?
I am sure that your money is well laundered, and you seem to have plenty of it. But I would imagine that every dollar of it has been earned by some criminal activity, and I can't, Sonny, I can't have anything to do with anything illegal. I'm sorry if that offends you. Do you want me to go? Maybe I'll just go.
No. You think I made this dinner and I'll let you just get out of here that quick?
You kind of went to a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I did. So can we just forget about business for one night? And just, do whatever it is we want to do.
Business? What business?